The experience for me has not been that bad. Because when I started at a very young age. I was still in school, but I've always had supportive background. So they've always supported what I've loved. And so it was an easy experience for me. Other people might have different experiences, but mine was okay, thank God. And why I'm doing more of pageantry is because the modeling industry, the fashion industry in general here is not too big, and you hardly have fashion shows in the Gambia. You have more pageantry than fashion show. So what I would always say is if you're able to conquer the pageantry, then you gain more experience and more advantage because you can do both. But if you're just stuck with with modeling and then there are no more shows, then what can you do? So that's why people see me more doing pageantry.
What does it take, as an individual, particularly a young lady, to do pageantry? We know people will say it comes with intelligence or smartness, also beauty counts. But what are some of those things?
Pageantry is about you being able to express yourself. It comes with public speaking. It comes with appearance, of course, because as a beauty queen, you appear first before you talk, and people look at you first. They grade you by how you look, and then they before you open your mouth to talk, and then they assess you by how intelligent or so I feel that it depends on the pageant that you're attending and what the organizers are looking for. Some might only look for beauty, some might be looking for intelligence, some might be looking for other things. So that's why every pageant has their own team. And according to the team, I believe that's how they select their winners or people that they're looking for to contest in the pageant.
So aside from beauty and intelligence, you talked about someone being a public speaker, which is very difficult. People like Fatu Sama and others, it is very difficult for them to actually stand in public or face the public to express themselves. How do you deal with all those things?
It is not something really easy. Public speaking is not easy at all. And me standing here a few minutes ago, when I just stepped in, I was like, okay, this is a reality now. And my heart was racing. But people will not see that. They will just see me now talking and they feel everything is okay. But I might be standing here and still I'm shaking because I don't know what you asked me and I don't know how I'll respond and how people take the information as well. So I think when it comes to public speaking, you're thinking of the different angles, you're looking at the different angles, and it might scare you. But I just believe that if you know what you're doing and you have real knowledge on what you're doing, then talking about it does not become very difficult.
So, aside from that, we know when you are into pageantry or modeling, it comes with a lot of things, especially on the side of how people judge you in society. Yeah, I'm the new one. The family guy, then you're them jai you said bopper because sometimes you wear short things, though it comes with the job. How do you deal with that? And as a young girl, in terms of fighting that as well, your parents, maybe your friends, so how do you deal with all those things?
I'll start with modeling aspect. So when it comes to modeling, any shoot or when you're entering the field or signing any contract, they will always indicate different things that you're supposed to do. Either you want to be a commercial model or a bikini model or any runway model or high fashion runway model. So it depends on you, the person, what field or what area you're interested in. So if I signed for bikini, then expect me to be wearing bikini all the time. So if I signed to be a high fashion runway model, expect to see me on runways all the time. So it depends on the area that you as an individual want to be in or portray or show out to people. So when it comes to pageantry also, different pageants would require different things. Not every pageant will want you to wear bikini. For example, Miss Heritage, you cannot be promoting heritage and culture and then expect the girls to wear bikini. It does not tally, with what the agenda you're selling. So if it is maybe Miss Universe or Miss World, they would require you to wear bikini because they are looking at something totally different. So it depends on the pageant that you're going for. So I believe with a person, if you know you're not interested in a particular thing, when the pageant comes, you don't sign up for it. So you sign up for what you know you can do.
But how supportive was your parents, or when you decided to do modeling or pageantry?
Um,
At times, it's difficult for parents to just
yeah,
accept.
yeah. So my mom, because I've always lived with my mom, she has always been supportive. And till date, when I have pageants, she's the one that would even maybe write the things I'm supposed to say. I remember three days ago, she came and I was just relaxing and she came, she woke me up. She was like, bring your book and your pen. I was like, what? So she started writing introduction, write your name, profession and other things. She was telling me how I'm supposed to like do a proper introduction. So my mom has always been supportive, which I thank her for. And my dad has been support. I would not, that's how they are.
Yeah.
Sometimes he will be like, you have been in this thing for so long, like move on or something like that. But they've always just celebrated what I've loved and they've always encouraged me along the line. My family also has been amazing. The people that I come in contact with also, they've been amazing. Like sometimes I even want to give up, but they're the main reason why I'm still here. They're pushing me and encouraging me and doing things for me. So I'm just grateful for the people that I'm surrounded with.
So you've also represented Gambia in the international front, in several occasions. We know pageantry outside of the Gambia and the Gambia are quite different.
Yeah.
You get to meet other people from different backgrounds, from other countries as well. So tell us about that experience as well.
Well, my first pageant that I represented Gambia was Miss African Beauty Queen in Nigeria, Lagos. That was in 2018. That was just after when I won Miss Smiling Coast. So it was the first ever time I even traveled out of the Gambia, aside Senegal. So it was a totally new experience for me. But it was well because you have organizers that would always make sure that your needs are catered for, you're safe, the things that you need, you have them. So it was a great experience. And you get to meet a lot of other young ladies also from different countries, Somalia, Kenya, every other African country that will contest. So you get to learn. It gives you an opportunity to learn from their culture, learn from their tradition, and get to know things that you don't know about. And they also get to learn, because I remember when I went there, somewhere like, where is Gambia? They don't even know Gambia. So it's an opportunity for me to now tell them, this is where Gambia is, this is how Gambians look, this is the food that we eat. So it's a way of also selling our country out there.
Yeah, amazing. So just to remind you viewers that you're still watching the Youth Bantaba show live in our studios on Gambian Talents TV. And of course, today my guest on the show is none other than the beautiful and the elegant Glorious Hadijatou Njie. She is the current Miss Gambia, and also she will be representing Gambia in South Africa in later September. So before we get into that, we've also seen you being the winner and the crown. Take the crown of the beauty queen, which is Miss Gambia, which has been not happening for a couple of years.
Yeah.
How is it like coming back with such an initiative and also being crowned the queen of the beauty queen of the Gambia?
So Miss Gambia has not been staged in the country for over 21 years. So that's a long time, because I was really a young girl and I didn't think that I would be Miss Gambia one day. I know it's something that since I started pageantry, it has been like my dream. And I always pray that, I wish Miss Gambia, there will be a return of Miss Gambia and I'll be able to participate, not even thinking of winning it, but at least to just participate and know that, because that's like the biggest pageant in the country.
Right.
And now me being Miss Gambia, it has been a bit of a challenge, but it has been a blessing as well, because being able to represent your country or holding the national crown of your country is such a blessing. And I can't even say more than that, but it has been an amazing journey, and I would always cherish all these moments that Miss Gambia.
During your competition, your platform was outstanding, and some people were like, maybe that's the reason why you in fact win the crown or won the crown as the queen. Tell us why you choose that platform.
So ever since I started pageantry, I've always had this one platform, which is helping the underprivileged children, especially those in the orphanages. And that has just been I have just been consistent with that because that's something that I'm really passionate about. I believe that we're all not from privileged families, or we are all not in privileged circumstances. So if we're able to have something little to share with people that need it the most, why not? So I believe that these are amazing children. Sometimes you meet them and they talk to you and you're wondering, you just want to maybe get some money and then just change their life instantly. But we can't do that. But if each and every one of us would just spare something little and put it together and help them, it will make a great difference in the country. So it has just been something that I've been passionate about, and that's just the platform that I've held on to, that I'm working on. And even till date, now that I'm Miss Gambia, it's still a project that I'm working on. And I believe when it's finally launched, everybody will see.
Yeah. But you've all after the competition, you were out there, giving out or helping other organizations, orphanages and stuff. Tell us about some of the activities that you were doing.
Okay, so after the pageant, I visited the Gambia Methodist Special School. That's the school with the kids that have autism. So we spent a day there. It was like a fun day with the kids, and it was amazing. They loved it. We had paintings, we had other games that we played with the kids, and I even loved it because sometimes when we see these kids, we're scared of them. We feel maybe they will scratch you, they will climb on you because of the stories people will tell you. But in reality, when you meet them, it's a totally different scenario. So when I met them, I was surprised that what I've heard and what I'm seeing now, it's two different things. All they need is just love and the attention. They're just like us, but a little bit disabled. So that was the first thing I did. Then I did a cleaning exercise with Gambia Maritime Administration at the Tanje Beach. Then we visited the shelter on African Child Day with the Minister for Gender. We did a march past from SOS to the shelter. We spent time with the kids, took pictures, and we donated some items also there. So since then, there has been projects that I'm working on with the shelter there, the kids that are currently there, which we'll disclose some other time.
Amazing. We've also seen you during the Miss Gambia competition. You were competing with different talents from all regions across the country, which is amazing. You've got to know some of the things, their culture as well. Learning from one another. Tell us some of the experiences that you've.
It was an amazing experience during the camping because that's when we finally met each other. Before that, it was just maybe in the group chat, you send something and then people comment or reply to it. But during the camping, we were able to stay in the same place for like over 10 days or so. It was for a while. So we got to learn from them, meet them in person, and know where they're coming from, because I've not really gone to these different regions before. It's only Banjul, KMC, West Coast. So it gave me an opportunity to always ask them questions. What do you guys have in your region? This and that, that and that. So it also made me want to visit these places to see what's really going on there, that Gambia is not only this sided, but there's another part of Gambia also that needs to be explored. So far I've visited CRR. I went to Wasu a couple of weeks ago to Wasu, Kirbaj. Kirbaj Stone Circle. Everybody talks about Wasu. So Wasu has been on my mind because I've never,
thought it was the only
it was the only stone circle, yes. So I've not been there. I've been to Kirbaj, but hopefully I'll visit Wasu as well. So I would also want to, during my reign, to visit all the regions and experience what they have and the people there as well.
Amazing. Now let's talk about the bigger picture in front of us, which is the Miss Heritage Global in South Africa. Talk to us about the upcoming event.
Okay, so currently I'll be representing Gambia in the upcoming Miss Heritage Global. That's next month in September. So the finals will be on the 23rd of September in South Africa. So currently there's a voting competition that's on, and it started from the 1st of August and it will end on the 18th of September. So the voting, because there are 53 countries that will be competing for the global pageant. So we're talking about India, Philippines, Nigeria, South Africa, all the countries. It's a global pageant, not only an African pageant. So the winner for the voting competition will automatically make it to the top 10. So it's very important because when Gambia makes it to the top, when Gambia wins the voting competition, automatically we make it to the top 10. And it's very close for us to just grab the crown and bring it back home.
Right.
So that's why I've been bothering everybody lately. And I'll just say I'm very sorry for that because I've been invading everybody's privacy. If I have your number, expect every day a message from me to vote. But I'm really sorry, we're doing this for Gambia, not for me, even though I will be representing, but it's for Gambia at large. So bear with me till on the 18th when the voting will close, then I'll thank you all. So apart from that, so we'll be going for the pageants. Hopefully we should be in South Africa by the 14th of September, and we'll be there all the way to the 26th of September. So let's keep voting and supporting. Yes.
Now we do it in the local languages, for our viewers to also get to know some of the things that we are saying. Mbokk yi rek di leen wax ne yéen a ngi seetaan Gambian Talents TV tey nag si Youth Bantaba bi ma dalal leen Miss Glorious Hadijatou Njie moom nag nekk na ndaw boo xam ne time bii nii moom moo nekk Miss Gambia moom moo nekk suñu beauty queen bi pour ma fàttali leen si gannaaw tuuti Miss Gambia daf doon am, but then in few years bu nga xam ne moom moo romb du daan am for over 20 something years. So buñ ko essayé 2022 Miss Njie nag moom mi nekk nit koo xam ne ak yeneen ndaw yi biir Gambia across the country from Banjul to North Bank ñu am kenn koo xam ne kooku moo leen represent pour ñu ñëw ñu wane suñ culture bi ñu wane some of the things yi nga xam ne ñu ngi si biir Gambia bi fii so Miss Njie nag moom nag loolu la wii bu mu ko wiinee moom moo nekkoon Miss Gambia. So Miss Njie nag tey mu ngi ñëw fii nii pour mu waxtaan ak yéen Gambia yi ñu nekk home and abroad kon nga xam nañ ne mu ngi waaj a represent Gambia si Miss Heritage Global bi war a am South Africa kon nag di leen wax ne rek Miss Njie congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Comme nag wax ñu ba léegi lu tax Miss Heritage bii nii nga foog ne it is important and ban njëriñ la Gambia war a am foofu.
maa ngi leen a nuyu yéen mi seetaan man la Glorious Hadijatou Njie, the current Miss Gambia. I represent Gambia si Miss Heritage Global bi next month September South Africa. So fu mu nekk nii voting competition bi mu ngi on te 53 dëkk ñoom ñooy compete for global pageant bi te ku win dëkk bu win voting competition bi automatically danga ko make si top 10 bi. So loolu te soo nekkee si top 10 bi dafa yomba pour nga just win te pageant boo xam ne la ñu ngi promote culture ak tradition te xam nañ ne comme advancement nu mu nekkee di am léegi si àdduna bi yëpp nit yi ñu ngi teen pour adapt yeneen dëkkay seen tradition ak culture di faate suñ bos te suñ culture yi ak suñ tradition yi loo xam ne lu rafet la loo xam ne dañ ko war a wone ndik moo nekk ñum ñoo nekk comme ñum ñoo nekk how will I say it in Wolof? Comme suñ traditional culture moo ñu def kuñ doon. So doomi aku laa nag aku ñooma yar so baala leen ma rek si olof bi wante nañ dem rek. So léegi dafa very important dik most pageants yeneen things la guy they advocate pour yoo xam ne important na wante culture ak tradition lu foguma ne am na leneen lu gën a important loolu ndik loolu moo ñu def ñuñ doon te suñ ancestors yi loolu lañ ñu bàyyee so loo xam ne luñ war a fonka la so moo tax maa ngi ñaan ñëpp pour ñu support ngeen votal Gambia every day so link yi every time ñu ko share on social media platforms yi so duggee si Kex landing suma page bi Glorious Hadijatou Njie so duggee rek Facebook di nga gis flyer bi ñu ko share ñu ngi share everyday post at link bi tam so link bi rek ngay press nga dugga pour vote man maa nekk contestant number 14 te right now Gambia ñu ñoo nekk second position
and we were first, huh?
Wow. Weeks, few days ago. I know, right? Few days ago, ñu ñoo nekkoon number 1. Wante tam competition bi nekkut vote rek. So buggee mun nga subscribe pour nekk a premium user. Te soo nekkee premium user, danga mun a vote 5 times a day. Te loolu $191 la. Pour nga nekk a premium user. Then 30 days, so fay $191 bi. In 30 days, di nga mun a vote every day 5 times. So am na tam vote yooyu mun a jënda tam. Ñu ngi jaay $20 pour 100 votes. Nga am $40 pour 200 votes at $100 pour 500 votes. So loolu yëpp soo demee si so cliquer link bi so under fu gaay binda vote so press di nga just give your contestant a boost. So press foofu noonu rek dina la andil list of voting numbers yi at amount boy war a fay pour mun a boost sa contestant vote am te I believe na yeneen Gabon loolu la jël pour win ñu fu mu nekk nii pour du ma ne win ñu de dafa nekkangum si kaw man ko bàyyi rek di ko seetaan ma ne yow enjoy langum rek ndik man doon enjoy first position bi ma ne léegi enjoyal su ma paree nag nga dellu sa place ma dellu suma place te xam naa ne Gambians yi they've been very supportive since voting bi bu mu starté fu ma duga maa ngi gis flyer si suma rombee léegi si mbedda bi sax nit yi ñu ngi maa ne oh ñu ngi laa votal de ñoo xam ne xawma leen sax ñu ngi maa seen ay voice message ne maa ngi gis Gabon mu ngi lii man dama mer de suma xol bi mu ngi tànga naa vote naa lii so comme nit yi ñu ngi so invested in this pageant so continue leen rek di vote te voting bi it's not limited to comme ñu nekk Gambia rek foo munti nekk si àdduna bi once am nga Facebook account te mun nga remember sa password bi di nga mun a vote once a day or nga def premium user bi pour vote 5 times a day or nga jënda vote tam.
So loolu la bitum mbaɗigol ko Hadijatou yaafaya nalana min ɓe fojan tafolono but just ka saying some of the things me and I wala ko ka faari ko nak Miss Hadijatou Njie dung abita Gambia represent South Africa mumu Miss Heritage te and dung kabring fenko nyum commencé tam mi alon ko e ka voting keni wala ba sen kam model and other social media platform to ni tata keksane ay bajala ni tata landing si señori ay bajala ani do ko min yalo ko ba post kan on a daily basis on Facebook so ibita wolte wala ita afon la page to mi yalo ko wala Miss Glorious Hadijatou Njie wala Miss Gambia page yo to bajala je on a daily basis aka linko ni face jele aka a post jele so albita wolte ale linko ni taka clip Nadia Linko you click at contestant number 14. One number 14 is press. But also I have a more it's a voting keno for 5 times a day. At dependa ite kodo mintale bole dundiraje. We are on a daily basis, I'm share for 100 and something plus bole jola kaje ko it's a voting keno. So ma flage ko ne mo min yalan ko ibe mo jibe kay mantara Gambia dum atol fana as a vote keno nana ta Miss Hadijatou Njie la nying ala Miss Heritage competition mi yalan ka bita wala and voting beta kadle at first kabla commencé tan dolle be num force abe num force le and I gabon dal minna ya ko num baket but kaya ko nyami num gabon me murina place to mi be seconti ate ala first position no nyinta ka reclaim protect so ñine be keri ñin tembenna gros suñ fa jógee comme nga wax ñu tuuti suñu Gambia suñ culture bi comme yow luta wala yow loo foog ñun Gambians si naka lañ war a fonkee suñ tradition bi suñ culture bi because it is important gis nañ just recently Chef Bojang and the rest of the team ñoom demoon nañ Nigeria ñu win a jollof rice cooking competition which is amazing even though ñu ngi gis Nigeria and Ghana are claiming to be ñoo xam ne ñoo moom jollof. Why it's different when it comes to competition. Chef Bojan shows the whole world Gambia. We have hidden things in this country, and I think it's high time for Gambians to embrace our culture and tradition as well. So you're all talking about this new other actors.
Well, foog naa ne dañ war a demaat ñu jàngaat ndik most people guy ñu ngi fàtte culture bi ak tradition bi ndik nekkut loo xam ne ñu ngi ko gis all the time di nga xalaat ne comme african yéenay ajuma bi ajuma la ni di sol african or programme nga gis ñeena sax ñu ne man awma african sax so te lii yëpp part of suñ culture la loolu mooy suñ sol wante léegi jël nañ yeneen façon mi solu rek bu leen ma attaque nag de bu leen ma attaque jël nañ yeneen façon mi solu including suma boppa ñoom ñëpp jël nañ yeneen façon mi solu wante soo gisee suñ solu yi dafa rafet suñ ko solo ku nekk daf dee admire luñ dee sol tubaab yi ñu ngi tukki from dëkka to dëkka gaay ñu ngi ñëw Gambia pour jàng about suñ tradition suñ culture suñ lekkay at yooyu noonu yëpp so di nga xam ne kon am na dara loo xam ne gaay gis nañ ko loo xam ne fonka nañ ko loo xam ne gaay bugga nañ ko moo tax gaay di bàyyi lu gaay di def pour ñëw jàng fii so nit yi su ñoo ñëw pour jàng from ñum mi moom culture bi ak tradition bi ñum dañ ko war a jëna fonka jën koo tee jën koo xam den ñu ko wone tam pour nga xam ne ñooñu su ñëwee dinañ ko jëna fonka dinañ ko jëna tee te Chef Bojang lum def it was so amazing like even pageant bu ñoo dem ni sax am nañ cooking competition tam boo xam ne ku dëkk bu nekk di nga tooga seen dish foofu noonu nga serve ko gaay George leen at yooyu noonu yëpp so am nañ different categories loo xam ne yëpp gaay ñu ngi try pour ñu promote suñ culture si ñu promote suñ tradition ak yooyu so leen follow leen ma rek di ngeen xam yëpp lu Miss Heritage am
kon nag follow leen ko yëpp balaa ñoo dem ñu gis tamit yaa ngi am engagements with other people in terms of competition tell us how is it like is it fruitful yaa ngi am support tell us
yes so currently maa ngi just sant yàlla pour support bi ndik foog naa title Miss Gambia bi moo mun lii yëpp ndik foo ne Miss Gambia den nga ne ok dinañ support at yooyu noonu so maa ngi ne jërëjëf si to the Minister for Tourism and Culture at NCAC ndik ñoom moom Miss Gambia brand bi without ñoom Miss Gambia du doon am man tam duma fi doon taxaw as Miss Gambia dina naa doon taxaw fi as Miss Heritage Gambia wante du officially nekka comme Miss Gambia mooy dem so maa ngi leen a ne jërëjëf maa ngi ne jërëjëf tam pour KMC ndik démba mit na deputy mayor bi maa ngi ne jërëjëf pour at GNPC ñoom yeneen institution yoo xam ne pare ma pour unveil gaay seen tur yi so ñu bàyyi ko no wante maa ngi ne thank you to the government ndik any government institution boo xam ne dama fa dee dem they've always been very supportive they've always given me time to just listen to what I have to say so maa ngi ne jërëjëf to that
I think that's all we need, as Gambians to support one another. And because Gambians, they may kind of flag this, so they may to international levels, it's because, they want that particular individual, but Gambia as a whole.
Yeah.
So it is important to actually support one another and also to make sure that because I think discipline is important, and self-dignity also, it is important. That is why you're going from one place to another. Yeah. So, when you expect on that day, cooking competition, So what are some of the things that we will be expecting in Gambia Nakalanyo following the progress in the competition?
Okay, so currently mangi try pull wax at ñeena ñoo xam ne dinañ mun a def suma fa nekkee comme ñu ko stream live or something pour gars di mun a follow ndi gis naa comme nit yi nuñ nekkee di vote nit yi nuñ investir si pageant bi so bugguma dem rek comme mu em foofu wante at least time bu gars invest pour vote at support at yëpp gars mun a xam tam lan mooy outcome bi at maybe every day lan laa nekk di def so luckily ministry bi gars ñu ngi ko def available pour so nekkut man kenn may dem naa am kuma àndal so kooku dina nekk in charge of posting suma activities yi at yooyu ndik soo fa nekkee tam doo dee mun a am that much time pour nekk si sa phone bi di nataalu ne dangaa post dangaa lii at leel so dinañ am koo xam ne dina nekk di post so moom ñu ngi wax at yeneen institutions yoo xam ne dinañ seet naka la ñoo collaborate su nekkutee suma page sax dina nekk ñoom seen page yi wante soo leen follow yi suma page si rek any informations dinañ ko bugg di post foofu lu leen a direct pour wax ndik dinañ am suñ demee dinañ am visit to the Freedom Park moo nekk guys seen big historical park bi South Africa foofu doon dinañ am craft making competition dinañ am suñ sash night bi boo xam ne dëkk bu nekk daf dee joxe gift bu symbolize dara si sa dëkk so dinañ joxe gift yoo xam ne yeneen gars dinañ ko def si seen museum si cooking competition bi at main event bi at yeneen events yoo xam ne dina am tam so follow leen ñu rek dinañ try as much as possible maa ngi work every day pour make sure ne ngeen am bu leen miss dara pour ngeen am all the informations ngeen nekk on track ba bési pageant bi sax suñ ko mënee def live tam pour nit yi mun a seetaan fii tam dina baax.
So kon nag gars yi lii la leen amal tey si Youth Bantaba bi tey nag suma guest bi bi nekk Miss Glorious Hadijatou Njie moom nag moo nekk the winner of Miss Gambia 2022 tey gis nañ ne nag moom tamit dafa ñëw represent Gambia si Miss Heritage Group bi ñu war a xewee in South Africa. So come just keep voting, and those that are watching us from our Facebook page and of course commenting, thank you very much guys. Didn't want to for always supporting. And also this is YouTube page, we didn't want to thank you very much for supporting. But let's keep on voting, vote be more than top 10. So it would be very easy for her just to bring the crown to the Gambia. So that's all we have for you, and you can also share the program so that people will get to know and get to vote for her as well. So did I want to one last question? Come Halle. I know others are watching. They want to be like Glorious Hadijatou Njie one day. You represent Gambia. What's going to be your advice for young people out there, but particularly girls?
Okay. So the advice that I would say is, if you believe in something or you're passionate about something, no matter the obstacles, just keep moving and keep believing in your dreams. Because I just had these dreams, but every day with determination, discipline, listening to advice has brought me to this stage. So I believe that no dream is invalid, but every dream is valid as long as you keep dreaming and then you're working towards achieving those dreams.
Amazing. So thank you very much for coming and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And I am sure we are bringing the crown to the Gambia.
Yes.
So thank you guys very much. That's all we have for you on today's episode of the Youth Bantaba Show, live in our studios on Gambian Talent Steven. Of course, today my guest is none other than the beautiful and of course the elegant Miss Glorious Hadijatou Njie. And until then, it's a bye from us. Thank you very much. Listen to us on Bantaba, on the favorite TV. Gambia talent promotion. Gambia talent promotion is in support of all the youths and all the talents in this country. Ni regla ti Youth Bantaba, ni regla
layo, Youth Bantaba. At Hadijatou Njie, Youth Bantaba. Miracle, Youth Bantaba. Gambia, listen to us on Bantaba, on the favorite TV. Gambia, talent promotion. Gambia, talent promotion is in support of all the youths and all the talents in this country. Ni regla ti Youth Bantaba, ni regla yo ti Youth Bantaba. At Hadijatou Njie, Youth Bantaba. Ni regla ti Youth Bantaba. Listen to us on Bantaba.